Please hit the subscribe button before we start. Liverpool are quietly moving towards making some decisive business during the transfer window. The Reds have so far kept their beak out of the market as they instead focus on a huge change in management. Liverpool are quietly moving towards making some decisive business during the transfer window. The Reds have so far kept their beak out of the market as they instead focus on a huge change in management. Liverpool will perhaps allow Slot a slightly elongated look at his squad before firming up who to make an attempt at signing. There are some question marks in terms of defenders. Slot could yet give a real chance to Sepp Vandenberg, for example. However, Liverpool will need some reinforcement in the long term regardless of what happens with Vandenberg. Virgil van Dijk is soon to be 33 and his future may lie away from Anfield anyway. Replacing someone as good as Van Dijk will not be easy. But Liverpool appear to believe they've found one man who could do that in Lille defender Leny Yoro. Yoro is reportedly a top target for the Reds, but currently favours a move to Real Madrid. Expanding on that for the Redmen TV, journalist Ben Jacobs says there's a chance Liverpool could now look to force Madrid's hand. I think they're doing more than waiting in the wings. I think they are working out whether a move that suits Lille now is going to escalate the situation, says Jacobs. Liverpool and Man United both feel like real that Yoro is a generational talent. In terms of dream targets, much like Jude Bellingham I suppose, Liverpool would love Leny Yoro, and if they can get him, then they will move decisively and effectively pay what it takes, adds the reporter. The key thing will be if Real, who don't want to pay a lot of money now, are going to back off. Does Yoro want to go this summer? If so, it can open the door for Liverpool. The next step is essentially, can Liverpool persuade the player that their option is better than Real Madrid, or does he only want Real? Still, the industry feeling is that he'll end up at Real. They're the front runners, he's got his heart set on Real. Real feel in control of the situation, but Liverpool are prepared to meet the asking price of Lille, so don't rule out them making a formal offer in order to test Real's resolve and the view of the player. He is ultimately their number one target, but you have to be realistic. For a lot of supporters, there will be little point in Liverpool hanging around in the race to sign Leny Yoro. The player himself is reportedly waiting on Real Madrid, and it seems fairly inevitable that if the European champions don't get him this summer, then they'll wait and scoop him up on a free next year. As Jacobs says though, the one crumb of hope for Liverpool is that Yoro definitively decides that he wants to move this summer. If that happens, it sounds like the Reds will be better placed to meet Lille's asking price. As a result, we don't really see the harm in Liverpool offering Lille what they want for Yoro, which is supposedly 50 million. The French side would surely accept, leaving the player with a choice to make. If he then says, "No, I want to join Madrid," then walk away, no harm done. Should Yoro be tired of waiting though, Liverpool could bag themselves a ridiculous talent for a top price. We would love to hear your views on the comments section, and don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for the latest transfer news.